Hello everyone, this is Ashira and Ashira Tantra, and today we will be healing our relationship with food and letting go of emotional trauma stored in the body, and we'll release weight, emotional weight that will manifest into releasing physical weight and releasing fat with ease. Yeah, so we'll start the session with connecting. And first of all, we're going to connect to the light and expand, expand, expand. Because when we are in the expanded state, it is easier for us to release. And then we're going to move into clearing beliefs that we hold around our weight. And then we will do a practice of feeding your body with love and loving your body into losing weight, right? A lot of us have these ideas that we're gonna love ourselves and we're gonna love our bodies and we're gonna accept ourselves when we're going to reach a desired weight. Right? So today one of our goals is to challenge this belief and uncreate it, because the opposite is true, and we are loving our bodies into transforming. There's only so far you can go in punishing yourself and punishing your body into submission and into compliance, right? For a lot of us, especially sensitive people, empath, like that's just not a way. Not a way. There's way better way of loving your body into transformation, right? Okay. So let's take a deep breath with me all the way in. And all the way. Very good. And all the way in. And all the way. Very good. And start to envision a blue strand of light entering in the top of your head. And the top of your head is opening and opening and opening and opening and opening. And the light is entering the top of your head, coming from the above. Beautiful blue light of Christ consciousness. I work with Christ consciousness and Mary Magdalene and the Divine Holy Union. Very good. So start feeling the slides moving into the top of your hands and spiraling around your eyelids, letting your eyelids to relax, become heavier and heavier, heavier and relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. And feeling the lines starting to drip, very, very slowly and slowly, slowly drip down your face and into your throat, and opening your throat. Feeling the lights coming in, and just breathing it in, breathing this light, breathing the love, creating a safe container for you to receive. I'm opening this sacred circle for our transformation to happen. All of us in this circle, protected from any outside interferences, only inviting the blue ray of light, Christ consciousness. Very good. And all of the avatars of it. Great. So moving it in your throat, and then start to move the light in your heart. Breathe in this blue light in. We're first connecting and expanding, because when we connect and expand, this makes us be able to clear the energy so much faster and easier and with grace. Good. So expand in your heart, letting the light enter into your heart, expand your heart, clear all of the stuck emotional energy and messages around love and fulfillment, and letting the blue light to move into your solar plexus and opening your solar plexus and softening if you have any knots in there, letting the light to move in there, all of your ideas about yourself, your sense of identity, your emotions, your ego, I, how it comes into the world. Yeah. Letting the light there, and letting the light to start to move into your sacral chakra, into your belly, the womb. Yeah, very good. Accessing your power center, the center of your creativity, how you express yourself in the world. We have 2 chakras that are expressive, the throat and the sacral. And then letting this blue light to start to drip into your hips and opening your hips and all of your ideas about safety and security in your pelvic floor and your legs, and dripping, dripping, dripping into the earth. Very good. And in the earth, connecting with the core of the earth, our Mother Gaia. And breathing her in, start rising and rising and rising down your legs, your hips, your womb, your pelvic floor, your abdomen, your chest, your heart, expanding throat, third eye, all the way. Great. So now we're fully connected and aligned. Oh my god, thank you for the heart. Okay, so now we are fully connected and we are fully aligned. Great. So this is a great way to start any session if there's any practitioners in here. So we have protected container, we're fully connected, we're expanded. When we're expanded, it is easier to transform, because we have all of the support of our self, the fullness of our self, right? Great. So now we're gonna move into the clear, feeling a lot of energy around heart, like actually a physical heart, not even like the chakra, but the physical heart. So all of the messages around love that you received that are untrue, I delete the story and uncreate. So I go very good. And all of the feelings of unworthiness in here, and all of the shame. Right now I'm feeling a lot of shame, discomfort with the body, discomfort with being in the body, with the way you move through life, kind of like a lot of awkwardness too. Alright, so anywhere where you've learned that you are somehow defected and are not comfortable, especially anywhere, like if you were a little chubby as a child and then you internalized the body image before you were mature enough to actually understand like the body and how it looks and what its role. But like anywhere you internalize this discomfort of, you know, looking different, being different, being maybe bigger than other kids. Yeah, and then they did not care about their body, but you did. Like they were just able to be children, but you were always like self-conscious about how you look. And now it made you feel like somewhat defected and not good enough and not as good as other people. I delete the story and uncreate. I delete the story and uncreate. I delete the story and create it all. And you can repeat this with me. That gives it more power. I delete the story and uncreate. Delete the story and create. Delete the story and create. Very good. Great. Yeah, I feel a lot of things here that are rooted in the childhood in this group. So anywhere you were treated differently because how your body has been looking, and that created all sorts of stories in you. I delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. Very good. Very good. Great. And anywhere you hold in your body internalized judgments and internalized opinions, or you felt it in your abdomen, great, about you. Yeah, kind of, you know, someone like gave you a quote and you believed that it's yours. Yeah, I delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. Very good. Yeah. Oh, look, we have a dog. A random dog. Just coming. Cool. Great. Yeah, and anywhere you compare yourself to others, and anywhere you keep comparing yourself to others, you know, like you just can't let yourself be, and you go to events or somewhere and you compare yourself to other people's body, you compare your body to other people's body, and that's how you derive your value. Delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. Great. So I'll like start pulling it from your heart, because that is actually in your heart, you know, like those like internalized judgments. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, let's get that. Very good. Good job. Good job. And also remember, as we clear in this, we are so protected. Like we are protected in this circle. So you are safe. You are safe. There is a circle of blue light all around you. You're expanded. You're big. Any of those lower frequencies right now are, you know, they're not in your field, in this field. So anywhere you feel unsafe, to release. And anywhere that you feel stopped and you have blockages to release. Yeah, very good. And anywhere you have learned that you are not able to release, and perhaps like you've tried a lot of different things, you've tried a lot of different diets and exercise and programs and things, and now you just feel like stuck and unable to change and unable to release. Okay. Yeah, all of that. Release and the story, don't release the story and create, release the story and uncreate, release the story and uncreate, release the story and uncreate, release the story and uncreate. So when I say release the story and uncreate, I refer to our energetic structures. So every thought and every belief that we hold have an energetic structure. It's not visible to our eyes, though there are some sensitive people able to see that or feel it in their bodies. But it's basically a structure, and what keeps it alive is your energy, your presence keeps it alive. So by withdrawing your presence, by withdrawing your energy, by withdrawing yourself from the belief and from that structure, you just basically uncreate it, because it did not exist at the first place. Like your energy was given it life. And by staying in the present moment, as we are doing it right now, you are putting all of your attention and all of your awareness in the present moment. So you are withdrawing it from those structures in your energy field. And since they are not true, a lot of beliefs that we hold, they are not true and alive only because we give them energy, we feed them with our energy. It basically uncreated across of space and time. Very good. So that's basics, like if you want to do it by yourself. It gives you understanding. Yeah, and I feel a lot of stuff in the solar plexus too, like around your identity, and anywhere that you identify excessively with your body and identify excessively with your weight. I delete the story and uncreate, 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 uncreate it all, the story, exhale. Whew. Good. Good. Keep breathing. I know we're moving through a lot, so you might want to watch that again next time. So keep breathing and bringing the awareness into your solar plexus. Like I'm gonna start pulling some of your issues with your identity and identifying as a fat person, identifying as not beautiful person, identifying as not lovable person, identifying as the person that needs to be on a diet. Ooh, that's a big one, right? Not letting yourself to enjoy food. Yeah, so anywhere you excessively identify with your weight and you use your weight to give you an identity, delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. So you are able to create your own identity. So what that could be, could it be the person that can eat anything they want and have a perfect body that you love perfectly right now at this moment, right? That exists. That could be your story too. Great. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, anywhere you believe that you are not capable, and anywhere you believe you don't have willpower, right? delete, destroy, and uncreate, delete, destroy, and uncreate, delete, destroy, and uncreate, delete, destroy, and uncreate. So all of the blockages in your power center, in a way that helps you to make actions in your life that need to happen, and all of the blockages to that, delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. Very good. Good. All of those blockages, all of those excuses, and I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes. Delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. And all of the guilt and shame, all of the guilt and shame that binds you taking the right action in your life. Yeah, when you say you're gonna do something and then don't do it, and then you shame yourself for it, or you shame yourself for what you eat or how much you eat, when anywhere you very hard on yourself, and you alternate between punishing yourself and being critical with yourself, and then lashing out and just going all wild. Yeah, uncreate all of that, uncreate all. That's more common than you think. Delete all that, uncreate all that, delete all that, uncreate all that, delete all that, uncreate all that. Very good. Yeah, it is very, very common for people to restrict, and then lash out and just eat whenever they can and they see, and then feel guilty about that, or maybe engage in other emotions and destructive behaviors. Yeah, it's basically that relationship between your inner parent and inner child. Resistance and rebellion with punishment and attempt to control. Yeah. Okay. So anywhere you hold any shame at all about all of your emotions, and you think that you're the only one that feels that, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and create. I work with a lot of people. I see all sorts of things, all sorts of crazy things. Okay, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story, all of that, all of the shame. There's a lot of shame, but it might take some time for you to actually release that. You might need to watch it a few more times and focus on your solar plexus. Great. Imagine bright gold light, like a sunlight. And let's feed your solar plexus a little bit with the light. Yeah, that's a great way to charge yourself. Charge yourself up. So let's charge, because we cleared a lot. So let's fill in a little bit. Let's fill in what it would take for you to have a really healthy idea of yourself, of who you are, of what's the purpose of your body, that it's not just a decoration for others to enjoy, it's your body. Great. So anywhere you internalize this identity of the body toy or body decoration and not actual organism that functions, delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. Great. Whew, that's the big one. And anywhere you hold on to rejection and you hide, you hide yourself from the world, hide yourself from reality, maybe hide yourself from your love interests. Yeah. A lot of time people gain weight as the methods of hiding. They've been either abused or traumatized, or went through a really bad breakup, and now they're just fed up. They're fed up with all of that. So your body is just trying to protect you, always, always. It's not against you. It's not against you. It's just trying to protect you. So, you know, like you might pack up on weight because somewhere you believe that that's gonna help you to feel safe. Okay? So, anywhere you believe that, let's update you, right? Let's update you into the present moment, into the current reality. Yeah, so anywhere you hold into like the past trauma and the past pain, and that prevents you from feeling safe in your body, and that makes your body to hold on to weight, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. Very good. Let it all go, 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 let it all go. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Yeah, what it would take for you to feel safe, what it would take for you to feel safe right now, what it would take for you to feel safe in your body, what it would take for your body to integrate all of those sensations of safety, what it would take for the safety to relax your central nervous system. Good. What it would take for your central nervous system to relax and you become use it as a default state. So your default state is relaxation. And what it would take for this relaxation to spread in every area of your life. What it would take for this relaxation to communicate to your body, to produce the perfect blend of hormones. You know, like if like you're in perpetual anxiety and your body is always like on the run, is sometimes that makes very, very difficult to lose weight. So let's take care of that for a little bit. Yeah, good job. Yeah, so let's take care of that. Like anywhere you're in this perpetual trauma response or anxiety response or unsafety response, delete the story and uncreate, 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 delete the story and uncreate. Great, good job. And anywhere this perpetual state, very long state of being on, and your nervous system being on and being all like fired up, created a cascade mechanism effects in the rest of your body, in the way how your hormones are triggered or created, and what the messages like different parts of your body send inside. Right? Because like when you like have a lot of stress, when you have a lot of cortisol, adrenaline, that could mess up your hormonal balance, and then it's very difficult to lose weight. So uncreate, delete all that, uncreate, delete all that, uncreate, delete all that. And then there is in your body a resistance towards learn and relaxation techniques and practice relaxation, and being in a state of relaxation where you equate relaxation with not being safe. Delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. Great. Yeah, sometimes like if you've been perpetually on in the states of anxiety and arousal, which is the on state, like you're ready to run or jump or hide or fight or wherever. If you keep staying in that state, then sometimes like feeling safe is feeling dangerous because you're not able to act and you just can't relax. So create, delete all that, and create, delete all that. Delete, 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 delete. Like press a big delete button. Very good. Uncreate, 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 all that. Great, so let's move into the motivation, to anywhere you have a lack of motivation to make changes in your life, anywhere you like have excuses, Anywhere you just don't know where to start and kind of feels overwhelming, delete and uncreate all that, delete, uncreate, delete, uncreate, delete, uncreate, delete, uncreate, all of that. Good. Yeah, there's like a lot of excuses, and I think like those excuses would have come also from blame too, of like you just don't know where to start, want to do it perfect, and yeah, so there's a little bit of that perfectionism in there, and then like self-blame and beating yourself. Yeah, delete all of that like yucky energy of punishing yourself for not being able to, I don't know, be on a diet or take a good care of yourself sometimes, or like doing a diet and then binging after that, and then blaming yourself, all of the blame, all of that, yada yada yada, delete all that, delete all that, uncreate. So there's someone with intestinal issues in here. Intestinal issues, a lot of time not being able to digest life, like, and feeling very overwhelmed. So anywhere you just unable to digest life, anywhere where life is too much for you, and everything is too much for you, and this emotional things is too much for you, delete, uncreate, and anywhere like you see yourself as a fragile too, anywhere like you see yourself as like sick or unable to change or unable to digest life, or thank you for the crown. So anywhere like you kind of falling into this victimhood, delete, uncreate, and give yourself compassion. You know, there's like no judgment. Anywhere like you also feel judgment about that, like you feel victim and then you feel judged about that, and you judge yourself about that, and it just doesn't make things better. Delete all that. Very good. Great. And let's go into food and into relationship with food. So anywhere you see food as an enemy, delete all that, and create 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 all that. Very good. Then anywhere you feel like food is the sole comfort for you, like where you're trying to fill hole in you with the food, where you're trying to fill the lack of love with eating too much or eating like comfort food for you, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, and create. Good. And anywhere, you know, like you categorize food too much, and there's like this good foods and bad food, good food and junk food. Anywhere there are some food groups that just completely out of reach for you, where you don't let yourself have something that you really want. Anywhere you feel poor because of that, anywhere you feel constricted and limited by your food choices, anywhere you have obsessions around food, anywhere like you're thinking about food all the time, and anywhere those thoughts are not that great, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create. Yeah, there's a lot around foods, and anywhere you just have not really learned what type of food are good for you, and anywhere you don't want to learn that and have some blockages about learning that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create 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 all that in all of us here, including myself. Great. Whew. Very good. So anywhere you do not see food as the nourishment and as the fuel for your body and as the gift of the earth, but have some sort of weird relationship to it, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete, 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 and create and create and create and create and create and create. Whew. Emotional eating. Yes, anywhere you trying to fill yourself up with food rather than filling yourself up with love, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that. Anywhere you restrict yourself to a point that you're lashing out, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that. Anywhere you don't have good practices around soothing yourself and centering yourself, so you get overwhelmed and the only way that you know how to soothe yourself is to eat, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create 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 and create. Yeah, emotional eating has like so much components to it, really. So any other stories that trigger your emotional eating? It's really a lot of time a lack of love. Delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all. Anywhere you didn't get the love of your mom, the love of your dad, the love of the people in your life, and that created a hole in you that you are trying to fill with food, delete all that and create all that, destroy all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, destroy all that. Destroy all of the stories around emotional eating. Yeah, emotional eating. It's very common, really, guys. And you know, there's a good emotional eating, I guess, and bad, because not all comfort eating is bad. Like, food in itself is very comforting. Like, that's the frequency of food. The frequency of food is nourishment and comfort, right? The problem is when we start to use it as the only way how to soothe ourselves or comfort ourselves or nourish ourselves. That's when the problems start to come, when we haven't learned other ways. But you know, you can learn other ways how to, like, emotional eating is more of a outcome than the cause. But then, because people do it for so long, it becomes a habit, so kind of crystallized habit. So you like wanna take care of the roots, which is filling yourself up with love and learning ways how to soothe yourself and comfort yourself and nourish yourself outside of food. So when you get urges to engage in the emotional eating, you have other ways to achieve the same outcome, right? Constant guilt from eating. Yes, is anywhere anyone is holding constant guilt from eating or guilt from eating, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. Good. And anywhere anyone holds unhealthy patterns of eating, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate, delete the story and uncreate. Because a lot of time guilt comes from unhealthy patterns of eating, of like when you restrict and then you binge, when you don't allow yourself certain things and then you have these cravings and all of that. So delete all that, uncreate all that, 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 great. Whew. Yeah, there is a lot of energy moving, and I also really feel it in my body too. It's not just you guys, like as I am on the session, I'm here with you, I feel that, I feel clearing in my own body. So we are together on this journey in here. What about the stress of eating and the feeling of not being able to eat healthy? Well, anywhere you don't like healthy foods, delete all that and create all that. Anywhere you have a very adolescent taste in foods, because a lot of times people just have never developed their taste. They just stayed around like the foods that they've been fed as children, and their taste buds have never been developed properly, and now they're just sticking to like wherever, like mac and cheese and pizza and wherever things that they've been eating. Delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all. Anywhere there is like a fear about trying new things, trying new things and like enjoying different types of food and being adventurous about your food choices and exploring it. Delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that. And anywhere there is a separate connection between your body and your cravings, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that. Because naturally our bodies crave usually pretty healthy food. And when we have a very severed connection to our bodies, then we, start to crave all sorts of different junk or our comfort food. So anywhere you have that disconnect between the needs of your body and the wants of your mind, or the wants of your trauma mind, delete all that and create all that, 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 delete all that and create and create and create and create and create and create. Good. So what would it take for you to feel so in tune with your body that your body is becoming the best teacher for you, of giving you the perfect cues of what it needs to eat and how much it needs to eat and when you need to stop, right? So anywhere there is resistance towards that, delete all that and create, delete 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 and create. Yeah, what it would take for you to see the food as the nourishment, to see the food as love, to be connected to your body, to pray on your food and send a good intention to your food as you eat it. Yeah, praying with your food is amazing, regardless of what your beliefs are. Sending the energy into your food is very, very beautiful and helps you very, very much. Yeah, and anywhere you eating is uncomfortable, where you not chew or you not enjoy, or you feel guilty as you eating, yuck. Delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create all that, delete all that and create 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 and create. Okay. So now I want you to start to focus on the picture of like new you and a new relationship with food for you. And creating a story in your mind that is very empowering for how you want to look and how you want to feel and what type of food relationships you want to have, right? So what would it take for you to feel absolutely nourished and in awe of the fact that the earth has given us this beautiful food and you're able to eat it and truly enjoy it? Like, eat it as you mean it. Like, chew it, savor it, feel it, swallow it, making eating a sensual, pleasurable experience. And love every single bite of what you eat, and then listen to your body and have a true understanding of what is your satiety level and where it's time to stop. And then ravish in the feeling of fullness, not stuffness, but this nice fullness where, you know, you're kind of like 90% full. There is a little more room to go. But you just feel so good. You just feel so good that no matter what is in front of you, you're just not reaching for more, right? Like, because you feel so good as you are, like feeling nourished. You just had a great meal. It was absolutely beautiful. You blessed your meal. It feels great. It nourished you on the energy level. It nourished you on the physical level. This is the type of food that is going to digest. All of the best nutrients are going to assimilate in your body. Your body is extracting all of the vitamins and minerals from it. You're getting the energy, and you're not gaining weight from anything that you eat, because you eat so in tune with your body. You feel so good by eating. You feel good planning your meals. And at the same time, your life does not revolve around food. Food is just a part of it. There is much more other things for you to enjoy and explore through the senses and the faculties of your body. And you see your body as the beautiful temple of yourself. Yeah, and the amazing vehicle that it is for you to experience life. Experience the sensation of life, and you feel so much pleasure of being in your body, and you feel so much pleasure from enjoying food and enjoying yourself and enjoying your life and enjoying your partners and enjoying and loving and loving the way that you look, and loving the way that you feel, and loving the food that you eat, and loving the body that you have. Yeah, very good. And taking the best steps for you to take the best possible care of yourself in the moment. Yeah, truly caring for you. Caring with love, caring with heart. Caring then is not just coming from like a place of control, of like, oh, I want to make myself to look like this, therefore I'm going to do this and this and this and that, and that's the care. But like care just because I am, and I deserve care. Like I'm a great being, and I deserve care, and I'm able to take care of myself, and I'm able to make healthy choices. And those healthy choices don't feel like a drug. They feel good. They feel good. Life feels good. Food feels good. Your body feels good. Your senses feel good. You feel good. You feel good. You feel good. You feel so good. And when you start to lose weight, and when you start to see that transformation in you, you just realize that it's not the end of it, it's not the goal of it, while it's very welcomed. Yeah, because the journey of you learning how to love you, that's what matters. So I'll finish on that, and I'm sending you so much love, so much healing. Thank you so much, all of you. Much love.